One of the biggest creative challenges of the film for us was having talking animals that looked real and finding that correct balance that would make it believable.
Come on, you're my brother. You have to play with me. Let's go chase some mice.
It all ended up being looking for a reference, looking for a piece of footage from a documentary of a real animal, moving his head, turning his head, changing the gaze, doing a little eye dart, moving the head how a cat would move. Find those accents and then make sure that that subtle behavior would sit well with the delivery of the line.
And where, may I ask, has he gone?
So at MPC, the way we build characters is from the ground up. We go for a very anatomical approach. So first thing we would do is to study the anatomy of whichever creature we're building. And we need to make sure that we've got a skeleton that the animators can move around, that moves in a realistic way. That's the main first section. After that, it's a case of building the actual muscle anatomy of the character. And then the third pass is adding the fur on top. We would create the fur on the skin of the character, but we'd also simulate how that fur moves.
The voice acting gave us our first clues for the performance and which way to take it, because that was selected by the director. But also we used things like the character's physical limitations. For instance, the pangolin is a very hunched over creature. It gave him a certain stature and gave him a little bit of a nervous edge. So we looked to various aspects of his physical appearance as well to inform the performance.
It's really a delicate balance to make sure that we never did anything that the real animal couldn't possibly do. For facial performance, we tried as much as possible not to have human brow motions in the characters or other human sort of muscle motions of the face that would kind of give the game away. We tried to stay as true to the sort of anatomy of the creatures as we could.
He's walking on two legs.
Don't stare. Hey, look, a wild boar. And a rhino. And a mongoose. Everybody's here. Is that a peacock?
Ooh, a stick.
Oh, that's my stick.
I like this stick.
Seriously, that's
This
my
is
stick.
my stick.
Oh, that's my
Let go of my stick.
It's a water truce.
Ow! Sorry, my bad. It's involuntary.
The Jungle Book on Blu-ray and digital today.